I'm going to start off with this. Joker got nominated for 7 Razzies. Everybody's talking about the Golden Globes, of course, the Oscars, the noms came out. I'm going to talk about the Razzies. Who's nominated for Best Picture? Well, Joker 2 is. Also, 7 different Razzies. Over their board of 1,202 people, they nominated this for 7 different categories. But the worst picture, it's in the same category as Borderlands, the Ronald Reagan biopic, the Francis Ford Coppola Megalopolis, everybody. That's what we got for the top, like the least watch. I guess it's the worst movie of the year. So I didn't think that it was that bad. I know I've said it before on the show. I'm like, I just thought that the audience wouldn't really understand it, and that's what it came down to. They just shit the bed on a lot of things that happened in the first movie, but we'll talk about that. But that is nominated for 7 Razzies. I just can't believe it still. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is like, everyone's loving that though for some reason, because like 3 did really great, did so great, and everybody's like talking about 4, and 4 is moving forward already, and they got the official release date for 4 coming out. That's gonna be March 19th, 2027, which is like, we just finished 3. We announced it before this even got it was even in theaters, so we knew this was coming. But everybody's like, is Robotnik coming back? Well, this is actually some artwork that was shown in it was supposed to be for like Sonic 3. They didn't use it, where they show like, of course, the metal Sonic and Robotnik together, so he was supposed to be in the end credits, but I'm guessing they just wanted to give Jim Carrey an out. You know, if he wants to not come back, he doesn't have to come back, but this fool will be dancing as Robotnik all day long. I know he's gonna come back. Come on, why wouldn't he? He came out of retirement to make that money. Come on, get it, Jim Carrey. Be as goofy and campy as you've been since 1992. Talk out of your asshole. I don't care. I'm about it. Let's make it happen. And let's make this Paradise do well. Have you guys seen the trailer for Paradise yet? If you haven't, I will play it. Have you guys seen the trailer for Paradise? I put it in here just in case. It's a fantastic thing. It's on Hulu. And it's got, of course, James Marsden, my man, James Marsden. I love James Marsden. Works from Westworld. Of course, he was in Sonic the Hedgehog too. Sterling K. Knight's awesome. Like, this looks interesting. It's again playing the political scene. So I don't know if you guys didn't see it or not. It's a couple minutes. I'm gonna play the trailer. So here's the trailer for this. Tell me if you guys are interested. I am. We'll talk about it. Here's a trailer for Paradise.
Mr. President.
Agent Collins, come on in. When I became president, first thing I asked was about the secrets. Aliens. Who killed JFK? Out of every one of my details, you're the only one I really trust. I'd like to talk to you about the future.
Coming up this month.
You're about to be entrusted with top secret national security information.
Next week.
Should you wish to proceed, you will be one of the few privy to this information at this stage. Do you wish to proceed?
You're gonna want to hear this.
You're
Santo. Married, right?
I love you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Got kids?
Yes, sir. A girl named Presley and a boy named James.
No. Please don't tickle me, please.
You gonna have any more?
Everything's great until.
No, sir.
Definitely a
So I love it.
very smart move.
Mr. President.
Cyclops, you're right, Queen.
Call it in.
Someone's killed the president. Who the fuck killed James Marsden? National treasure.
Important people are very upset. They've got questions.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
No.
Xavier, is a part of you happy that Cal is dead?
Oh, say yes. I'd be like, no. No.
You said if something should happen to him, I should find you.
Everything's gonna be looked at from here on out.
They're about to tell everybody that Cal died of natural causes. The president loved you. The relentless man who never stopped.
I see a man who loves his family.
Children are worth protecting.
We have a functional system in place. You need to leave this alone.
Baby, I need you to do exactly what I ask right
I love stuff like this.
My fellow Americans, you're aware of the situation we now face. And I want
Acting
to
their
tell you the
asses
truth.
off to the whole show, I know.
I don't know what to do.
Rodel Santo?
Yeah, you do.
Paradise. Is it paradise, though? I love it'll be paradise for him.
What aren't you telling me?
Dreams of paradise. Anyways. Looks fascinating to me. We'll talk about that.
that.
It looks good, right? It looks good.
Cast is phenomenal.
Right? I feel like you can't top that. And again, Sterling K. Knight, so good. He's so good, man. And everything he does, I just makes me believe in him even more. And of course, James is my boy. He's like, I got Paul Rudd standing in for me? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Round of applause for that. Yes, you do. First day he met me, that's what he said. I got Paul Rudd standing in for me. He's like telling the whole crew. I'm like, calm down. It's going to be okay. I love you, man, but great person. But also a good, like, I guess, thriller coming too, or maybe I should say action movie is, of course, Ocean's 14. And Ocean's 14 has finally found a director, apparently. And now David Leitch is coming in here. Now, he did, if you guys ever see, have you ever seen, of course, Bullet Train? He did that with Brad Pitt. That was a big, big movie for him. And then he just did, before that, he did another big movie that I love too. I can't. Fall Guy. Yes, round of applause. Thank you, Joe. Fall Guy. So good.
Fall Guy.
It was such a great movie, and it didn't get a good reception. It really kind of pissed me off. People didn't.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with the series, Brian. That's why it's
about stunts.
That's all they did.
It was about stunt coordinators and stunts and stunt guys, and I think it was an inside thing.
Stunts. It was so I had really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think this is a good director to have something for Ocean's 14. The cast is all supposed to come back. Continuation. Maybe this is the last one. I'm guessing it's probably not. I mean, these guys are coming back again. I mean, what's going to stop them from Ocean's 15? A paycheck definitely won't. I got to tell you that. So I think they will be back. It was a bomb, Queen. It was a bomb, unfortunately. But I think it's great.
I didn't know that it was a bomb. I thought it did well because I enjoyed it. I guess that's not a measure of whether
Which was the bomb. You're fooling yourself, Joe.
Yeah.
Which was the bomb?
Fall Guy.
Oh, that. We're back to that. Yes. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ryan Gosling even said they had ideas for a second one. They had all these plans and a script was written. And I'm just like, because they just expected it to do well, and it just didn't. You know? And you had Emily Blunt and him in there. I mean, like, honestly, you had Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
You know? I could have done really well, but didn't. I think people just didn't, get the inside information, or they just didn't give it a chance. But people have given chance a Lincoln Lawyer, which I'm shocked on, because this book series has been doing really well on Netflix, and the 4th season has been greenlit for I should be coming back for a 4th season, I should say. And of course, this drama is interesting because the cast is coming back. We know that for sure. Of course, they wouldn't. It usually doesn't work that way. They wouldn't. But Neve Campbell's coming in. Actually, she did one or two episodes in the last season, and now they're expanding upon her character massively for this next season. I guess that's based off the books. So I knew Ronald would like this. That's why I put this there, because Neve Campbell's in here. And Neve Campbell's going to be a big, big character moving forward. But it's not just writing her in. Again, this is based off the source material. So if you loved her character before, I think it was like Maggie, if you like her character before, you can get a lot more of her in Lincoln Lawyer. I never watched this, but maybe I should check it out. I don't know. It's a big formulaic kind of lawyer show, maybe, but maybe Neve Campbell will be enough to draw some eyeballs to the screen, Ron. Maybe, huh?
Man, she's getting back to it, isn't she?
Getting in there, making shit come true. The book series are great, huh, GR? You like the book series too, huh?
Yeah, they're well written.
GR's a designated reader here.
Yeah, well, a few thousand books.
A few thousand?
Yeah.
Give me some popcorn.
Yeah.
Peppy, calm down. Yeah, anyways. But this is happening, GR. We are getting more Lincoln Lawyer, and we're getting more Abbot Elementary as well. ABC's flagship comedy is renewed for an early pickup. Now, honestly, I had an idea this was going to happen. I love this show. If you've watched this show, it's just been keep doing well, better and better every season. But they have officially decided to come back for more episodes, and why not? I know they're excited about it. The cast has to be involved with the project like this. It's funny, it's interesting, and honestly, it's pretty original. I mean, it's kind of like High School High in a way, but not.
Brian, you said four more episodes.
How many episodes?
4 more episodes or 4 more episodes?
For 4 more, for another whole season. Okay, yes. Gotcha. Yeah, which they haven't said the episode count yet. It was just announced they have greenlit it. But yeah. Yeah, no, not 4 more. No, we're not done. This shit's not sinking anytime soon, Ron. Good. They're going to keep going. So I know people love this show too, and of course it just keeps doing great. I do too. I love it much. I love it a lot. I hope it just keeps going forever. And I think with something else.
Apparently they had the "It's Always Sunny" crossover. I heard that was really
I didn't see it. I really want to see it too.
Yeah, I want to see that really bad. I love those guys.
Like, I don't know how they can tie them together in the same universe, but they worked it out somehow. I guess maybe they're just like towns apart. I don't know. Maybe Danny DeVito like pops out of a trash can someplace there. And like, how did I get here? You know what I mean? And then Charlie runs in like, oh, what happened to you last night? What happened to you? Why were you in high school? And then all of a sudden the shenanigans ensue from there.
With a sandwich in his hand.
Yeah.
There you go.
The rum ham.
A sandwich. That'd be fucking cool. I'd be all about it. Good to see. I'm really all about it. It's so much easier to use CGI. Yes, it is, Queen. I don't know if you're talking about what you're talking about there. There's some chat happening that I don't know about. But that is coming back, and something that's not stopping anytime soon as this Baldoni stuff, guys. Have you noticed we keep talking about this almost every day, it feels like? Yeah. I know. Almost every day. Now it's come out that he actually stole the idea for his first movie from Travis Flores. Now, Travis Flores was, I don't know where my notes just disappeared for some reason, but Travis Flores was a friend of his, and he wrote this whole book about cystic fibrosis, right? And it was his whole story, and it was a really touching tale, and he told it to Baldoni, and then all of a sudden, Baldoni wrote a feature film that had all the key plot points, the key characters, changed the names, and then wrote it and directed it himself, and didn't even tell his friend, and his friend saw it coming out. I was like, what the fuck, man? You're stealing my idea, which is, again, it leads into the whole thing about this guy kind of being a slime ball. I'm so back and forth about this guy. I'm so back and forth, but the more I hear about it, and his friend sued him over the whole thing. They settled out of court, and there's still no like disclosure of what actually the details of the verdict was. But they settled outside court, and it's done. And his friend hasn't said anything. His friend actually passed away, and so we don't even know what actually happened, went down there. But when you hear about him stealing all these ideas from his friend, right, and making his own first movie and trying to take, he got acclimates for that. That's how he ended up getting the rights for at the end. We're at the end of his last movie with Blake Lively. He ended up getting the rights because of that, and then he brought her on board, and then we have all this different stuff. Again, we watched the video. We talked about the video on Wednesday where he released the set footage of them behind the scenes, just acting on camera, and she said that was bad. He's saying it was fine. There's so much drama here. I'm interested to see what happens now. But now Blake Lively's defense has come forward and said they want to have a gag order against his lawyer too, so they can't say anything else that are actually like painting her in a bad light, pretty much. And so I don't know if that's going to happen, but I don't think so either. Baldoni's like fighting this too. He's like, I'm trying to get my case out there, and my lawyer is my speaking point. So this drama just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We got Disney involved. We got Marvel. We got Ryan Reynolds involved. It's interesting. I'm gonna wait to see what Taylor Swift apparently is like. I'm not friends with Blake Lively anymore after this too, which is weird. That's something else that happened. Yeah, and she was actually like, Blake Lively was had her in the room to call him out about script changes. There's a lot of drama here, guys, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Makes me wonder. I've heard bad things about her, but I'm hearing bad things about him. Two toxic people doing a movie together, nothing can go wrong, right? Nothing can go wrong. Right? Let's have Guy Ritchie do that, but Guy Ritchie's too busy. Hollywood. Guy Ritchie's too busy doing this new Tom Hardy, Helen Mirren, and Pierce Brosnan movie for our series for Paramount Plus. Guy Ritchie is The Associate is moving forward. I'm super excited about this. It's about the most powerful clients in Europe. Guy Ritchie's Associate will talk about family fortunes and reputations at risk, odd alliances unfold, and a betrayal around every corner. It's about fixers, the most elite fixers in the world, London's most elite fixers, and Tom Hardy will be the most elite of all them, okay? It's just about this. Apparently that we have Pierce Brosnan in here, along with Helen Mirren as being like these top matriarch and patriarchs out there, and then Tom Hardy's working for them as their big fixer. It just sounds interesting. Again, the relationship of it, where it's going, it sounds fucking cool. It's a great cast. It's an awesome interaction. You got Guy Ritchie. His stuff is always awesome. Go, go, go. The cuts will be great. It's going to be cinematically fucking appealing, and it sounds awesome, guys. Everyone, it sounds awesome. We're gonna talk about that some more. Just like White Lotus coming back for a 4th season. Everybody, round of applause for White Lotus coming back. I love White Lotus. I love it so much.
White Lotus.
I'm so sad about Aubrey Plaza's husband still. Like, he just passed away recently. I feel bad for her. I think she's a great talent, but I love the cast are coming back. And I also miss that Jennifer Coolidge. I know Joe hasn't seen White Lotus, but I'm sorry for Jennifer Coolidge. That's all I'm going to say. in season 2. That's all I'm going to say. But they have plot points. There was a rumor a while ago when they were shooting season 3, which is coming out in February. It's not that far away, but there was actually a rumor that they were pitching ideas for the next season, and I guess it's coming down that people love this show. It's doing great. And I gotta say, I think this would be a lot better than the new Captain America movie, because here's our new popcorn bucket, guys. Here we go. Here's our Captain America popcorn bucket. At the bottom of it's the shield, I guess. Now, the funny thing about this is, guys, they're trying to say this movie costs $180 million. $180 million. I'm going to buzz that right now. I'm giving it the womp womp. They did massive reshoots. They reshot 3 massive sequences. They were over budget. IMDb, every trade said they were over budget. $340 million is apparently the budget. That was reported. And now they're trying to say, oh no, it's only $180 million we spent, so we're going to maybe make our money back opening weekend. No. Stop trying to polish a turd, Marvel, because it's not going to work. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. That's all I can say. I want it to be good. I got to trash talk it though, Joe. I want it to be good, but I got to trash talk it. $340 million. And there's people out there saying, oh no, the studio is saying it's right. $180 million. Believe the fucking studio. I don't believe the studio. If IMDb is reporting this and Deadline.
They've never lied.
It's going to be fine.
Studios don't lie, Brian. Come on.
That's not Mickey Mouse's way.
No. Everybody online is again, I'm calling him out till he comes in the show. John Campea is even like, oh, it's true, guys. The trades were wrong. I'm like, bullshit, the trades were wrong. I'm just saying they're trying to make this not look as bad as it's going to be because they spent $325 to $340 million on it because they reshot almost the whole movie. So they're trying to make it not look bad, but it's bad, guys. It's bad. I got to say it's bad. And I think they're going to lose.
Be good so bad, but man, just with all of that going on for it, it's just like, how could it be good?
Ray El Santo. And Joe, I can't see it. And I love Harrison Ford coming in. I think that's great. I think he's I love what he's been doing in the twilight of his career. It's been awesome.
Red Hulk is awesome.
Right? But I just don't believe this turd. I don't believe this turd.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.